those, and then the federal government using all of its power in order to accelerate delivering those projects. So then it gets into details of what's changed here and there, but the commitment is to deliver faster at a different scale. And if I may just add one other thing, I said a week ago or 10 days ago that we need to do things that had not been imagined or had not been thought possible at a speed we haven't seen before. And that's the nature of the time. And in order to do that, we're going to need to use at the federal level, not just a commitment for cooperation, which we have under my government, but also additional levers that we create. And I'll be laying some of those out tomorrow with the premiers.
And speaking of like leaders who are out there communicating how I grew up, call me old fashioned, but like this is when I thought about politics, it was like, I don't know, people who are coherent and people who can adequately represent the country or more than adequately represent the country. Here's Senator Ossoff of Georgia in a speech he gave yesterday, but you can see for yourself. Play this clip.
And see, this is why things don't work for ordinary people. It's not because of trans kids or woke college students. It's not because of our new arch enemy, Canada. The corruption is why you pay a fortune for prescriptions. The corruption is why your insurance claim keeps getting denied. The corruption is why hedge funds get to buy up all the houses in your neighborhood and Congress doesn't do anything about it. See, this is why so many have lost faith in our system. Because the system really is rigged. But Trump's not unrigging it. He's re-rigging it for himself.
And just so you finally see this, here was Donald Trump on his son Barron. And he's asked like a pretty basic question, like, so do you think he's more like into business? Or Laura Ingraham asked him this question. You think he's more into business or what? And Trump goes, he can open up a computer. He knows how to open it up and he can turn it on. Here, play this clip.
But is Barron's aptitude, in your view, business or politics?
Maybe technology. He can look at a computer. I'd try turning off his car, turn it off. I'd turn off his laptop. I said, oh, good. And I go back 5 minutes later, he's got his laptop. I said, how'd you do that? None of your business, Dad. No, he's got an unbelievable aptitude in technology.
So embarrassing. Well, I think it's important as Donald Trump does all of these things, we also have to reflect. What did he say on day one? He promised he would reduce the prices. He's not reducing the prices. No tips on overtime, no tips on Social Security, no tax on tips, rather, no tax on overtime, no tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on tips, and no tax on overtime. Never did any of that. No peace in Ukraine in 24 hours. Just lie after lie after lie from him. And I think that we have to, and then all of his tariff stuff, now he's threatened to annex this country. It's madness, and we have to call it out for what it is. Tell me what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 5 million subscribers.